Stay in the middle, like you're a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘, say it back, oh say it it out. 아침이 너무 멀어서 say it it out. 훌쩍 커버렸어 함께한 기억처럼 널 보는 내 마음은 어느새 여름 지난 가을 기다렸지 all this time. Do you want some
either on the DTs though. On DT2 in particular. Getting 2 million score on that one. So I imagine that one will be quite contested as well. BTG looks very good for Spain as well. So in terms of getting rid of a DT, Spain might just get rid of DT1. Maybe even not DT1. So we'll see that, what they pick after this warm-up. Is Spain's warm-up or Philippines? I actually don't know. Ooh, that is a gold dust FC from Aguacate. That's very hard to pronounce, but I'll try my best.
It's like Wait,
is Aguacate even part of the teams here? I don't think so. Oh man. I believe we are now rolling for the picks and bans and protects. I think Spain's captain is not available today. I'm assuming that role from my games is the Spanish team's role. Number 43 over there. We're just figuring out what the colors are because it seems to be confused. Oh, seems as if we're actually still in warm-ups, and ooh, this is let me remember, what is this? This is Attack on Titan Season 1, Ending 1, I think? Or 2? Not sure. I love this song. Very nice. Underrated, actually, I feel like. Nope, looks like Sam is cannot download the map. It's alright. Philippines internet strikes again. Hopefully it doesn't happen in for the other maps, because this will be a very tough matchup for the Philippines. They've had a very rough bracket so far. They had an alright starter against Poland, 5-2 in round of 32. Very nice. But then they move up against Indonesia, seed number 7, I think? Number 6. Seed number 6 out of qualifiers. And they go TB in that one. But they ultimately lose, getting sent down to a loser bracket to face against USAB, who they do beat, but at the same time they do give away a lot of their scores, which is very much in contrast into Spain's match, who against Italy, they had 0 drop points against them, 6-0 against Italy. Spain looking dominant in that one, and that is scary for the Philippines because you have less info, and at the same time, you get that mental battle where your team is just very scary to face against. They sweep their team, they drop no points, and they're like, what is that, 7 seeds above you? So shaking off your nerves now and fixing any problems that you have in this warm-up will be important. Before any of that, we do have the referee joining in for some warm-up. Larry wants to join in on this banger of a song. Actually, would this song get this spot muted? I hope not. I just realized this map is almost 6 stars in difficulty. And I guess that would get you very warm playing a map way above the star rating. This is a 4.6 pool, so this is over 1 entire star above the rest of, or above the actual pool that they're playing. But most of the people on the Philippine side are not actually in the Philippine team. But that's alright. I'm assuming their other members are in solo right now, warming up, playing the maps, thinking about what to ban, what to pick as well. Thinking for Spain, because they cannot underestimate the Philippines here, just as they did with Malaysia in round of 16. Seed number 20, 19, 21, somewhere around that ballpark. Seed 19, Malaysia actually took them down. And this is why Spain, seed number 3, is in the loser bracket. But there is warm-ups done. Here we go into the pick, protect, and the ban phase. Protect and ban phase first, after we get the rolls. Here goes the roles from their captains. It'll be the Philippines winning that one by about 24 points, which means they do get to pick the order in which they ban and protect the maps. And now a crucial decision must be made for the Philippines. Do they want to step into this match with their first pick? Something like a Hard Rock or a DT. Keep their momentum start. And they do. I'm assuming that's first pick. Which means they will have the second protect. Oh no, it is actually the protect first for them. Okay. First protect and the ban first, so they want to make sure they have the advantage here in the getting rid of the maps first. But they will have to start on Spain's pick. Now let's see what the Philippines will protect first here. They had Hard Rock to protect for yesterday's match, and they do the same, keeping that precision map intact against Spain. Which Spain is no slouch on either. They had number 1 in qualifiers. And it seems like Philippines didn't even pick Hard Rock 2 yesterday. Well, they never got a chance to show that. That's something that Spain does not know about the Philippines' scores. Now we will see Spain's protect, which was Hidden Tree yesterday. They won that match on the back of the Hidden Tree, and the Philippines did play Hidden Tree yesterday, I think. And they did lose that against USAB, dropping 1.1 million. So that would be a wise protect from Spain, and they do. And instantly, Philippines bans the Nomad tree. Ditto in the Nomad pool. No more alt tapping in that one. Now we get Spain's ban, which will be Hard Rock 1. Okay. That makes sense. That is the expected bans you would see from this matchup. Spain getting rid of some mechanics, the Hard Rock mechanics. Philippines, something more gimmicky, less consistency based, the more awkward maps, the flow. The alt Nomad tree is gone. I imagine that second ban phase, they're probably going to get rid of a hidden that isn't picked yet. Same goes for Spain, but in the Hard Rock pool. But first, we will have to go through 4 picks. First one will go to Spain. And it would be a very, very good start for them to get a free point on one of the hiddens. Ooh. Nomad 2 first pick for Spain. Seems like they want to opt for the streams. 174 BPM. 3 minutes of streams for this one. They want to abuse the tapping. That makes sense because Spain is such a good stream country. They had 4th in qualifiers, Nomad 2. And I'm not sure if they've lost the Nomad 2 since. Or if they've even played one. Yeah, just from the jumps, you can hear the streams go insane on this map. think either team has played this yesterday. So they are both going into new territory with this one. Philippines did ban Nomad 2 yesterday as their second ban against USAB. That is why they never got to play it, but they leave it open against Spain. Which we'll see if it is a crucial mistake from the Philippines. Very shortly, as we get good luck, have funs in the multiplayer chat, and the referee starts the map. Nomad 2 is now set to begin, and the match for the live is in the bracket stage. And who is to move on into semifinals will be decided here and now, starting with Nomad 2. Here we go. There's some scary starts though. What you want to get rid of in that warm-up phase is those first map nerves. Especially what you see in Slash, the first break of the map. Dropping a lot of accuracy as well, down to 84 already. And the Spanish team will keep their initial lead here. Both combo and the accuracy with Brookie and My Games as well on the very, very high accuracy. My Games still on the SS. And Spain, right at the start of this intro, already 70,000 in the lead, 200k. Team score. Philippines will have to fight a bit harder for this one. Slash has recovered a bit nicely on the accuracy and the combo. But Yanowish, their highest AC FC, now drops on that slider. Now that lead will very quickly become 100,000 into Spain's lead. Inkling drops a bit of AC but keeps the combo, and there's Slash to get a combo off. No more recovery for him. And now it's just PH Inferno to hold off against Tree. It's now 170,000, closing in on 200,000. 500,000 score in Spain now on this first pick, and it seems like Spain has done their homework, their research coming into fruition. Very, very good first pick for Spain, and the Philippines will start off on the back foot. Although it's halfway to the map, despite the very, very comfortable lead to have, there's still plenty of combo to go. PH Inferno is still there within striking distance, as well as Yanowish on 250 combo supporting. Especially with that miss from Brookie, that makes things very possible. Now it's 2-2 with big combos. Slash is there to recover. Bit on the lower actually. There's good support cover from Slash, but still it's 2 combos from Yanowish and PH Inferno. It can drop a bit more accuracy, but still the FC is there. My Game's ever so dominant. One of their bigger players on that team, unwavering on these streams, and the Spanish team has now reached out 1 million team score as the Philippines tries to play catch up. Slash is trying to recover. Yanowish as well, a very good recovery, 500 combo and an A rank accuracy, but Inkling is just there to cancel him out. With the full combo still intact, 90%, be damned, the combo is still there. PH Inferno is trying to make something work, but My Games is there to just negate any kind of combo that he has. And it's 450,000 in the lead of Spain, and they see it at the break. They have most likely won this point with many security, and they get to go on 1-0 as their first pick goes in their way. The Philippines will have to fight for their first point to prevent Spain from getting their consolidation pick. And I imagine they're already eyeing that Hard Rock too, to stop any kind of momentum that Spain is building up here in the first part of the match. That is double FC from Spain on this Nomad 2. Almost triple with Brookie only on a 1 miss, I believe. That is 2.2 million team score for Spain. Very, very nice. And that is an FC with 90% from Inkling, but an FC nonetheless. PH Inferno trying his best, but his teammates could not keep up. Slash, sorry. Dropping 200,000. And it makes sense why they banned this yesterday. They do not have the team for this Nomad 2. But we will see if they are prepared to keep their Hard Rock going into this match. The Hard Rock 2 and Hard Rock 3 still available to them. With Hard Rock 2 being their protect, they could go for the DT1 as well. Or the Nomad 1. Any of the consistency maps, really. Any of the aim. Probably not the hidden one. But there's the DT1 coming out from the Philippines. They did win this yesterday. I think it was their first pick as well against USAB. They dropped a very nice 1.8 mil with Siam dropping an FC on this. I think that's an FC. Yeah, Philippines look very nice on this one. Spain, though, they'll want to watch out for. Despite having, actually, I don't know if Spain played this yesterday. Don't think they did. I still do think that Spain does have a very nice chance of taking this one. A consolidation pick, very possible, but the Philippines will fight for it. They're very confident on this DT1. And any of the aim picks, really. Mobile 1, hidden 1, and this DT1 as well. Very nice picks, very shiny picks for the Philippines. But they will start off with the faster aim. DT consistency, 207 BPM. Try and take their first point against Spain to keep them equal in this match. Looks like they're figuring out which team they're supposed to be on. I think the Philippines is supposed to be on red. We had this conversation earlier. I don't know how they haven't figured it out yet, but seem to be just fine. And they have figured it out for us. Subbing in for Inkling on this DT1. Yanowish and PH Inferno, as well as Brookie in my games, those two duos stay in the lobby. Zayam coming in, replacing Slash. And keeping the roster from yesterday, the Philippines stays consistent on this one. But we will see if their scores can stay consistent. That looks to be an early miss from one of the players. I think PH Inferno missed there right at the first couple notes. That will not matter because this map does go on for quite a long time. Still. Accuracy does go to Philippine side, but there's two breaks out of the bat. PH Inferno and For Us Trading. But the Spanish team does have the accuracy now, as Zayam does not have the accuracy. He does have the combo, which he did yesterday, but the accuracy is never there on this DT1. There goes Brookie. Now it's one combo. It's just my game to hold off against two. Zayam's accuracy is bringing him down, though. Yanowish is there with 94%. For us, on 94% as well, but the recovery is what matters, really. But that score lead is already 100,000, and the map is already halfway through. There's another break from Brookie, and that will keep the score lead very much in favor of the Philippines, as they have the combo both Unless maybe one of their members finally shows up. One of them has not been playing. I don't know if that's because of schedule or just not being able to play the maps, but Ida Gaming, one of their members of the Philippines, has not showed up, I think, at all. Maybe in qualifiers, but I did not see that one. It does not seem like there will be any substitution for the Philippines. Spain will sub out one. It's Frizze coming in place of Brookie. They also played this yesterday with the same roster, so they will mirror this from their first match's performances. Spain does beat out the Philippines on this one by quite a large margin, but it is gonna have to be in the back of my games once again. Still 2 FCs to keep. Let's see if he can keep up another one with a third on his belt. As well as Zayam, who is actually on an one-time FC streak right now. See if he can keep up a 2 streak on this hidden one. If Zayam and Mad Games can match each other on this hidden one, it will be for us, Frizze, Janowish, and PH Inferno, those supporting players on this map that are gonna have to fight for combo and score on this hidden one to try and take it away from each other. But the pressure is on the Philippine team here as they are down 2 points. Spain still comfortable. Let's see if the awkward aim works out for them. It's one of those maps that start off very slow. Even in the slow part, Frizze. Those first map nerves, man. Gets to him and does miss a little bit. Oh, in my games, that FC streak is now gone, missing on the slow part. And now, very shortly, Philippines will take this lead away from Spain. With that combo lead, just very slightly, but for us, it's still there to keep up that 95% FC. Awkward aim starts to come in and starts to build up. Frizze breaks again, and now it's 10k, almost gone out of the blue side. Now it's the Philippines to take this lead early on. For the first time since that first map, I believe, not No Mod 2. That score lead is now in the red, and we are 1 foot of the way through this map with a 3-way from the Philippines. You can feel the map building up, and the nerves start to settle in as Zayam breaks. The big player, the big combo player for this hidden one yesterday for the Philippines. And both big combos for both teams on the first match have both broken. Now My Games and Zayam both have broken, and now it's Janowish and PH Inferno to keep this combo lead going with 97% FC still from Janowish. But for us, it's there to cancel it out. And there's the chain miss from PH Inferno, and that keeps the lead, or that sends the lead back into Spain's side as the combo lead is now very much in favor. But there's another break from My Games. That awkward aim is just impossible to keep combo on. And now the map is starting to run out of time as the Philippines start to scramble for any kind of support and combo here. Janowish is still on the FC, a much better performance from yesterday, still 97%. Zayam is there for the supporting combo, but Frizze is there as well. Very good accuracy as well, and that is what's making the difference right now. The accuracy on Frizze is a much better supporting combo compared to Zayam. But there's the double break with Spain, and now the map starts to get scary. For us, it's still the combo, but Janowish is there to keep this team up. It's 50,000 in favor of Spain now, but still it's becoming smaller and smaller. But the map is starting to run out. 30,000. Zayam and PH Inferno are trying to support his teammate up there, but there goes the lead into the Philippines side. Frizze breaks again, and now the Philippines are looking to take this one. PH Inferno dies at the end though, but still the combo lead is very much in favor of Philippines, and they do take this hit-and-one pick away from Spain as Forrest tries in vain with the full combo, but because Janowish is there to match him. Very stellar performance and improvement from Janowish there. Spain just collapsed at the end. That is what you want to see from the Philippines on these kinds of main maps. Consistency. The lower miscounts. 4 on PH Inferno, 1 on Zyam. Compared to the other team. My Games. That is very much another performance from My Games. Frize on 9 misses as well. And despite the accuracy, the combo is what really made them there. The combo consistency is what gave them that hit and one. Now the Philippines is looking to consolidate that breakpoint with their own pick, with possibly another Hard Rock, or another DT I mean. But maybe a Hard Rock could work as well. Maybe that Nomad one, that one's also looking very spicy, but they do go for the Hard Rock tree. The Snap ult, which is a little bit concerning since they did ban the Nomad tree. But it is Hard Rock, and the Philippines do love their Hard Rock mod. Let's see what Spain can do on this one. Both teams actually did not play Hard Rock in their previous match, this quarterfinals. So not as much info on them there. Most of the reason that Spain did ban the Hard Rock once because Philippines is just so dominant on that kind of map. They've been protecting and taking Hard Rock 1 almost every single round. They had a very good score in qualifiers, I believe. And that's why they've been picking it. Spain does not want to deal with the Hard Rock, but they will have to deal with one more Hard Rock pick. Assuming they do... Actually, no, I don't think they can ban the Hard Rock too. So they will have to do with 2 Hard Rock picks because they did not ban this Hard Rock tree. But that does mean that if they do take this Hard Rock tree, they will be up 3 points, 2 points, 3-1 against the Philippines, taking a Hard Rock away from them. Just not what you would expect, but this is a volatile kind of map. The snap ult, is very, very easy to chain miss on, and especially with this map's length, 1.5 minutes, it gets very hard to be consistent on these kinds of maps. And My Games is not playing this one. Alright, same core tree for the Philippines. Siam, PH Inferno, Janowicz still staying in the lobby, keeping those seats warm. Spain, they've been shuffling their players around, and that shows their team depth, really. All 6 of their players just seem to play a lot of maps. And that takes off a lot of pressure from the players individually, and that's very nice to have. Especially from My Games, who has done a lot for them this past couple weeks. Especially on this match already, 2 FCs. Small underperformance on the hidden one, but hopefully practicing for that next map. But first, they will have to go through this Hard Rock tree as the Philippines does take a very nice 50k lead on this map. It's just Inkling with 79% accuracy, not very good on this Hard Rock tree. They are struggling on the accuracy, but the Philippines does have the combo lead as well. The Philippine prowess on this Hard Rock mod is showing. Spain is having difficulty dealing with it. Even PH Inferno, their lowest accuracy and combo on the Philippines, still doing very nicely for them. 230,000 with that combo, very nice. Doing very nice for the team. It's 200,000 now lead for the Philippines. Taking this one by storm. It's 1/4 of the map left, and Spain doesn't look like they can do anything with this one because they do not have any combo, no accuracy, and no map to work with left. And that is the 4th map done as we get into the second ban phase. The Philippines will tie it up 2-2 against Spain. Point for a point, break point for a break point, an eye for an eye. Both countries do not want to give up this match. Now here comes another very, very crucial ban phase. Because now both countries have to think. Does Philippines want to ban another hidden? Or do they want to get rid like a low AR map, maybe a tech map, a No Mode 4, No Mode 5, or maybe even a free mod? And does Spain want to get rid of a DT? Or do they want to get rid of that No Mod 1? Maybe not free mod 1 as well. Just any of the A maps. Plenty of maps to go through here. Plenty of maps to pick from. First one to ban will be the Philippines, that they did win that 4th point. They will very quickly ban DT3. That finger control in the DT pool gone. That is less tapping out of this pool. As they did lose that Noma 2, it makes sense. Spain is very good on that DT3, those DT3s as well. Now Spain, they cannot ban the Hard Rock tree. I don't think. And they do ban that normal one out, as expected from them. Philippines did have a pretty nice score on that No Mod 1. Almost all their players above 600,000. Peach Inferno on a 1 miss on that. 860k. With over 2 million team score on that. Those are very nice bans from both teams. Very standard, no confusing moves, no curveballs coming from either country. We'll see if anything unusual comes with Spain's next pick here. As they do get a choice, do they want to go for hiddens? Or do they want to go for something like a No Mod 5 or a Free Mod 2? Just to test out Philippines' gimmick maps a bit more. Or Free Mod 3. Spain as the higher seed does get a lot more choices here. They have, on paper, the better scores on most maps. And they do go for the No Mod 4, that mech tech in the No Mod pool. You want to test out the Philippines' tech prowess, their skill on the sliders. This map is honestly one of the harder maps in the pool. Probably one of the harder ones to act, aside from maybe the Hard Rocks. I think we saw a very nice score from this yesterday, from Canada, I believe? They had almost 2 million on this, which is absolutely insane. Was it Canada or Germany? I don't quite remember, but one of them had almost 2 million team score on this. Let's see if Spain can beat that one. Or maybe even the Philippines. Because I don't think either of them have picked this map, or played this map, sorry, in their first matches here in the quarterfinals. So this is no 100% concrete information on this map specifically. But Spain did look very good on the No Mod 4 in qualifiers. I'm assuming that's what they're basing it off of. God, I am really thirsty today. Oh. Looks like Slash is powering himself up in that lobby chat. Saying SS isn't coming. If you're the Philippines right now, you would definitely want to see an SS from /S. Actually, especially from Slash S. That is the 2 S's in your name. You gotta get an SS, man. That'd be very nice to see. But on this No Mod 4, it'd be quite a shock to see happen. Now let's see how these players deal with the tech. The sliders come in, act drops everywhere. The players are still above 90%. West slider tech. I think it's very complex to stack sliders as well. Slash will be the first one become victim by this map. First one is close, but not quite dropping the combo. Still keeps the combo, but the accuracy is very low. But still respectable for this kind of map. Happens very quick though. There's a break from PH Inferno, and that instantly bumps up the lead from Spain to about 150,000. Now it's becoming very, very fast in their lead. Very quickly becoming out of reach from the Philippine roster. Siam still trying to make something work, but it's 82% still the combo. Frizzy breaks, let me say a little bit better, but Slash trades it out, and that does not make it any better at all. My Games does break, as well as Frizzy at the same time, but that's a double break to trade it out from the Philippines. No combo to really work with, and that's for us alone in the lobby still with the FC on the No Mod 4. That accuracy is very nice to see as well from for us, especially with the FC. Frizzy breaks, but it doesn't matter. Now it does matter because Forrest does break on that stream, but with not much combo to work with. It's 500 combo from Zion, still an FC, but no accuracy. That score is being dragged down quite a lot with no accuracy, but that Regicate score has now been reduced to about 150,000 now from the Philippines. Just big combos and recoveries here on this last part of the map, but with no breaks, no collapse coming from Spain. It looks like they will maybe keep this lead with PH Inferno breaking as well. And now it's 80,000, but with no combo left to work with and no map, and it runs out. The Philippines will take the No Mod 4, or sorry, will not take the No Mod 4 by the skin of their teeth. 13,000 points. Spain keeps it on the back of that S rank, and one miss from My Games for us as well. They keep that one barely. That was a scary map. The Philippines just did not have the accuracy on that one. Now we know that Spain does have the accuracy, comfortability advantage on those slider maps. That leaves open some other maps on this pool. Could go for maybe the free mod 2. Or the free mod 1. And the hidden tree as well. The hidden tree would be a very nice pick for Spain next, but they will have to go through Philippines' next pick here. Starts to get scary for the Philippines because they don't have that No Mod 1. They lost that DT1. And 3 Mod 1 is kind of a scary pick. So I would probably see them picking Hard Rock 2 here. Their protect pick to keep them in this equilibrium alongside Spain. 3-3 hopefully for them. Things do start to get tense here. It's in between these maps that nerves can go away. At the same time, they can also build up because you're not getting used to playing a map in match. You're just waiting, and sometimes waiting is what really sucks in these matches. It makes you more nervous than you have to be. But there's no Hard Rock 2 out from the Philippines. It's No Mod 5, it seems like. The high CS. Circle Side 5.5. Second highest CS stat in the map pool. Only behind that Hard Rock 2. And it seems like Philippines want to abuse the high CS against Spain. Picking their non-Hard Rock precision map. This will be a slower one. But still, slow on precision is very, very nerve-wracking. Honestly, it makes it feel like it amplifies the precision aspect really, due to how slow your cursor is. You're gonna have to think about it more. Especially when nerves are high in this situation. It's 3-2 right now. Spain in the lead just barely on the back of that no mod 4. Now it's up to Philippines to try and take this next pick, no mod 5. Keep them from snowballing their opponents. Keep them in the Newcomers World Cup in this tournament, in this quarterfinals, to hopefully move on to semis. The Philippines seems like they're keeping their three players, the roster from previous map. Frize will be subbing out for this one. Like, I think, yeah, Frize was playing the previous map there. Brookie comes in for this no mod 5. Spain did ban this yesterday against Italy. So it's interesting that they leave this one open. Might be a similar situation to the Philippines no mod 2. Where they abandon their first match, leave it open, and then they lose it here. See if the homework on the Philippines side has worked out. Decision comes in. Very, very slow, but you gotta watch out. Any break could happen here. Accuracy as well, very tense. There's already a couple misses. Those tiny jumps. If you mix it in with the small circles, the precision required is just intense. Slash and Brookie trade at the start. Now it's Zion and Peach Inferno pull off against two combos on Spain's side. They do have the accuracy once again, just as what we've been seeing for the past couple maps. Philippines is starting to struggle on the scaling. 5 games in for us. Feel comfortable at this SR. There's another break from PH Inferno. With how short this map can be, it's getting scary for the Philippines. But there goes a break from My Games, and double actually from Spain's roster as 4S breaks as well at the same time. Now it's Brookie 250 combo recovery against Zayam's FC still. Not as much accuracy on Zayam, 88%, but still the FC is what matters. That score lead is still inching towards Spain though because of the accuracy from Brookie. And honestly, the accuracy of their whole team is keeping them afloat. It's actually a Bancho break from Foras as he keeps his 400 combo. That FC is still going for Foras. And now it's not as much of a die situation in Spain as I thought. And now Zayam is gonna have to fight much harder, especially with that combo break. Oh no, Philippines, that is not what you want to see on this pick. A missed pick, it seems like, as Brookie and Foras are still keeping their massive combos intact. And even My Games is there for the recovery as well. Almost 95% on this kind of map. Very, very clean. And the Philippines is looking at the first break point on the second half. Now they are down by 2 points. 4-2 now for Spain, as this 300k lead is looking uncrawlable. Out of their reach. As Pedro Fardo tries his best to make something work at the end, but it is not a factor. Because Spain has taken this one by 300,000 points. Oh, triple break there from the Philippines at the end. That's just insult to injury. And now you gotta wonder why Spain banned that one against Italy yesterday, as they do get a very nice score on this no mod 5. The Philippines just was not. That was not the right pick for the Philippines. Now, when you look at the maps that are left, it's very scary for the Philippines here. They're gonna have to try and win 2 hiddens that are still available. Hidden 3, which they lost yesterday. Hidden 2, which they did win, but winning that against Spain will be a tough battle. All the free mods are still open. Hard Rock 2 is still open. DT2 is still there. But I don't think the Philippines gonna have to fancy. They don't want to fancy that speed against Spain as well. Starting to look dire in terms of picks. Spain, on the other hand, is looking very, very comfortable. They still have 2 hiddens, and the free mods as well can go very much their way. Alongside the DT, as long as they avoid that Hard Rock 2, they will be guaranteed points almost. Oh, as the pick from Spain, finally they made the decision. It's Hidden Tree. Finally, we've seen their Protect come out from Spain. We see Yanowish come back into the lobby, one of their hidden players. Now, while the first map did go in favor, or the first hidden map did go in favor of the Philippines, Hidden Tree might be a different story. Because the scores on this Spanish team on this Hidden Tree yesterday was absolutely insane. 600,000 for Foros, 500,000 from Frize, and actually the captain, Rauzab, who is not here. 500k from him, but I think My Games will possibly be able to put up a similar score. I think same roster from Philippines Hidden Tree the other day. Yeah, it is. Yanowish / S and Zayam still staying in this lobby. Staying from that Hidden Tree. See what they can do against this monstrous performance from Spain, who in theory is the favorite to win this Hidden Tree. And all the hiddens in general. But we did see what happened on that Hidden 1. Another performance from their bigger scores on that map. And the players from the Philippines did improve their scores, so let's see if the same thing happens here. There we go, the Hidden Tree starts. And honestly, if you really think about it, this is do or die for the Philippines. They cannot lose this next point. Because if they do, that's match point for Spain, and they still have the Hidden 2 open. Philippines want this map. They need this right now. No more underperformances, no more shaking, no more nerves. That's what the Philippines needs to do right now. They need to step up. Not with that miss though, /S is the first one to do so. But it's still 2 combos. Sorry, 1 now as Siam breaks on that flow pattern. Now Yanowish defend off against 3. The Spaniards still NFC from all of them. Starts to get desperate. It's 81% accuracy from Frize, sorry. There's a break for us. It's starting to look better. There's a light at the end of the tunnel for the Philippines. But they're gonna have to walk towards it first. It's the 170,000 lead now for Spain. My Games and Frizzer are still there to keep their combos going. 98% for My Games again. That score is clean. And Janowish, the last full combo from the Philippines now gone, and it's halfway through the map. Spain sees it. This is match point possible for them. They are looking down on Philippines right now with a 230,000 score lead in favor of Spain, with only 270 combos to work with on the Philippines side. They are on the back foot for the rest of this map. Unless something scary happens here on My Games combo or Frizze. Just like that, small breaks, which can come butterflying effect down into the other team. There's a break from Frizze, but it will still be the FC from Mind Games that will matter the most. It's 300,000. That 98% FC is just bringing a lot of scores to the Spanish side. It's now 350,000, starting to get out of reach, but there's still a combo from Zayam and Janowish. That score lead for them is not slowing down. It's a 1.2 million score now from Spain. I think this is a slight improvement from their score yesterday, especially from My Games, who did not play this yesterday, by the way, and he's still on the FC with 91%. My Games is so dominant on this match right now. 2 FCs right out the gate. Very good accuracies on that Nomad 4, and now still finally breaks on this hidden tree, but still 870,000, maybe even 900,000 if he keeps on combo. And he is the reason that Spain is now on match point against the Philippines here, staring down the Philippines from the start of their musket, just like 500 years ago, looking to beat the Philippine Islands and take over them and move on into the semifinals. One more map needed for Spain and the Philippines. You can't think of any other map. It's gotta be Hard Rock 2. God, that is amazing accuracy from My Games. 97.8. No misses. That was a slider break as well. That's an S rank from My Games. Incredible performances from Spanish players here. But that's not what you want to see when you're on the Philippine team right now. You want your players to have fantastic performances. Got some great ones on the hidden one and on the Hard Rock tree, but they need it more than ever right now. They need more of that. They need more improvements from their scores. That they don't go for the Hard Rock 2. They go for the Free Mod 1. Ooh, that is... I'm not so sure about that one. Not the Protect. They do go for something that... Actually, they lost this yesterday against USB. It is aim, but it's not as normal as you would think. It's not quite the DT1 or the Nomad 1. It's a bit more on the awkward side. It's closer to Hidden 1, I would say. But against Spain, who has looked so good on the awkward kind of maps, the Hidden 1, despite losing that, they had very clean accuracy. They were very comfortable. Mode 4 was very comfortable. And the Hidden Tree as well, which they just lost. Now they're going for this. They're going for more modded picks. We have to see if Philippines stays with their mod combination in this one. They had PH Inferno run the hidden Hard Rock. They overmodded this one as well. Actually, Cyan going hidden with Janowish as well on the FC with Hard Rock. They didn't quite win on that one, but they still had a very nice score, only losing that one by about 60,000. So they want to pick the gamble. Spain. They did not play this one, but they do not like the free mods as much as Philippines do, I would think. But still a very risky pick, as it is the awkward aim. We'll see what Spain runs on their players here. I imagine it's going to be My Games on the hidden, and maybe Frizze or Brookie on the Hard Rock. I don't think Spain would like to overmod on this. Okay, that is Brookie on the hidden, Frizzy on the hard rock, and my games expect another high accuracy play from this man on the no mod. And looks like this time PH Inferno is not over modding. He's going on the no mod here. Looks like this it might be a much safer play this route. You will have to go with the more dense circles. Here we see here we go. Do or die for the Philippines officially now, as this might be their last pick of the tournament. Spain keep the action lead at the start of this map. 91% for Frise on the hard rock, 96 for Brookie, and 99.3 for my games. Barely any 100s dropped. If you don't like seeing 100s, you better stare at that bottom right corner, because my game is so clean. It's been so clean the whole game. That is what they need if they want to keep this map. No breaks just yet, but the map will start to ramp up very shortly. Here comes bigger slider velocities, the bigger jumps, the awkward jumps. No FCs just yet. No one's been tripped up by the maps, except for Brookie. There's the first break. It's Spain on the first break, actually. But there's still an FC for the bottom two players for Spain. There's Janowish, the FC gone from yesterday. It's the hard rock gone, so that multiplier on the 1.12 is now gone. It's Frizzy with that mod advantage for Spain to keep it up. There's Zion with Hidden to keep up as well, but now it's two no mods to battle against two mods as well. Hidden versus hard rock, no one versus no mod. It's all FCs on the bottom row. PH Inferno actually did break. That's not an FC no more. It's Ziam against two, with PH Inferno now breaking, and now it's just a very small recovery, which is now negated by Brookie's recovery as well, and the map is starting to run out. It's 150,000 in favor in Spain, and the Philippines is looking dire. Another break to calm your nerves, but I imagine Ziam is not calm right now. He is alone with massive combos on the other side. That crown is going towards the Spanish team. And Janowish sees it. PH Inferno as well. They're shaking their cursors in frustration. They do go down 200,000 against Spain. There's a break from Ziam, and now it's looking very scary. There's only 300 combo from Janowish. There's a break from Frizzy, but still, it's my games to keep the score lead going. The Spanish team, ever so reliant on this man. My game still 99%. Despite it being no mod, that accuracy is absolutely amazing. Janowish and PH Inferno are trying to make something work, but there's still the supporting come from Brookie. It's a double break for the Philippines, and I think that is it. With my games right behind them, sending them down. Actually, not even down. It's out of the tournament. The Philippines has been taken down, seed number 11, out of the Newcomers World Cup by Spain, who will now move on into the semifinals round. Spain, the third seed, will not be seed upset. They've learned from Malaysia, and they will be moving on against Asia Pacific to take over the rest of the continent. And that is bye-bye to the Philippines. A valiant effort, but still the end of their run in the Newcomers World Cup. 6-2 for Spain, and they move on to the semifinals round. And that is your winner, Spain A, the third seed of this tournament. Looking very dominant, unlike their performance in round of 16. Just like against Italy, it showed that they are the higher seed. They will move on next week to the semifinals round. That is the last match of this quarterfinals weekend. We will have the pool showcase shortly, I believe in a couple hours. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.